Hi, welcome back. I'm Kathy.
I'm Robin.
And this is Inkbox Part 2. So it has been 15 days.
Yes.
15 days. If you didn't see Part 1, what Inkbox is a temporary tattoo. I will link the video, our video, to the first one up there. But with Robin's, it was more like a stencil with an ink pad on it.
Yes.
Mine was the
freehand,
which Robin drew a nice stick person.
It was nice. I'm not quite sure why you're speaking of it as if it wasn't.
So let's tell you what happened. Okay, we did Robin's. Turned out you could see it, but it said it would fully develop.
Yeah, you pulled the thing off and you could see it, and it takes 24 to 36 hours to fully develop.
To fully develop is what it said.
Right.
Okay, so then we did mine, and I had to sit for an hour, and it said just like that, it would develop fully in 24 to 36 hours. Okay, so I was supposed to sit for an hour. Well, that's kind of hard for me to do. So I was moving around, I was doing stuff, and then I noticed it was started to was flaking off.
So you were moving around doing stuff, but you were cautious about not hitting it and not rubbing
it on something.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I was. So anyway, after an hour, I washed it off like it said. There was nothing there. Nothing.
She sent me a picture.
I'm like,
where did my stick girl go?
I was like, so disappointed. So I was determined to make this work. I'm like, this is crazy. You know, with Robin, you could see it. All right, so I tried to recreate Robin's stick person.
You cannot recreate.
Whatever. It did not have a third leg.
Yours didn't either at the end. She had a skirt.
All right. So I sat for another hour. Wiped it off. Nothing was there.
Were you more still that hour than you were the first?
Yes, I sat there, looked at my phone the whole time, you know.
Okay.
Wiped it off. Nothing.
Sent me a picture. Again.
My daughter's trying it too. She was like...
Nothing on her skin.
Doing stuff too. So then I was like, all right, one more try. So I did the other arm. Sit there. This one I didn't even wipe off. It just peeled off.
Oh, you didn't wash it?
I didn't wash it. It just peeled off. Nothing was there. So I'm getting frustrated. And you know, a lot of times with products we review, sometimes I try to read the reviews and look, you know, and watch other reviews. But sometimes I don't want that to influence us.
Right. So we do try to go in just blindly and do it ourselves.
Just follow directions as like anyone would buy it.
Right.
Sometimes I do, like if you go on Amazon, read the reviews just to see what people were having trouble with or whatever the issue would be. But most of the time I don't like to be influenced one way or another. So, well, I went to the Inkbox website. When I looked at some other YouTube reviews of this, and some of these people that did freehand, nothing against your stick person, but they were amazing. I mean, amazing. They have to be artists, because I don't know how you could...
I still don't, even being an artist, I don't know how you could squeeze the ink out so even and straight.
But they were amazing. So anyway, so I checked out some other ones. And the Inkbox, I watched the video.
And she sends me the link to the video. It doesn't come in this package, the video.
So they did it, wait an hour, washed it off. Nothing was there.
Nothing.
So
it was supposed to be that way.
Right. Instead of saying fully develop in 24 to 36 hours, it should say will develop in 24 to 36 hours.
This booklet should say you will see nothing.
Right. It will be nothing on your arm when you wash it off.
And it will take 24 to 36 hours for it to show up.
To develop, not fully develop.
So it is, this little book is misleading in that way.
So I'm like, what am I going to wake up to in the morning?
Yeah.
So I was tatted up on both arms here, and my daughter, I showed her that, and she goes, oh my God, what's going to happen to her? Yeah, so she had several on her arm as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show a time lapse of both of ours, and you can see how long they last. So day 15.
The unveiling of my stick person that isn't my stick person.
Which remember it said from 8
to 18 days. Mm-hmm.
It is pretty much gone. You can see it right there.
Yeah, you can see like, yeah, right there. A little bit of ink left.
So let's check the other arm.
When Kathy went to tatten herself up, voila, it's upside down. You can't.
Go the other side. So.
Oh, I can't find you. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go.
So
Kathy
I thought a name. I didn't know what to
Diet Coke.
So it was the DC for the Diet Coke.
Yeah, she's not cheering for Washington, D.C.
No. Mm-hmm. So, like we said, that was it's 15 days. So you can still see it. Mm-hmm. It's not as clear, but it's still there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the difference is on my two arms, why one lasted longer than the other. It could have been, this was pretty thick. Maybe you
did it thicker and you did it right-handed.
That could be.
So you had more control.
I'm not sure why I did the one left-handed. I guess because you had put it on there, so I'm trying to put it on the same arm. But yeah, so not bad for 15 days.
No, it's pretty impressive. I mean.
All right, let's check out Robin's. It's cold in my house. So there is basically nothing.
Yeah, it looks like a bruise. That's where it was. So it looks like there's maybe a bruise. Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah. But at day, what do we see? It was day
8. Day 8.
Day 8 it still looked really good.
Really good. Because they said 8 to 18 days, and day 8 was still really good. I mean, it looked like, if you look really, really close, it looked like it was starting to kind of flake away. I mean, barely, but the color was still really good.
And it's really not flaking.
Yeah, it's not. It just has that appearance.
Right.
And you'll see.
Right.
Yeah. Because it doesn't flake.
No.
So.
Just
because you're stained.
Disappears.
Yeah, because the skin is stained. So. Almost like it's just breaking up.
Right. So, what's your overall opinion?
Oh, I loved it. I thought that, I mean, it does, once we learned how this worked, although this would be difficult for me to use for anything. So, I mean, but for the templates and to be like, you know, I think I want to have a tattoo, and da-da-da, oh yeah, it's definitely worth it. And it did what it said it was going to do, and it was fun.
Right. And there's a percentage of how long some people last longer than others, but
yeah.
But for that, I mean, yours was $16, $14, something like that.
16, I think, for mine.
Which wasn't bad at all. You know, this, to have a stick person, it reminded me of Robin every day.
And is that so bad?
And Diet Coke. So,
but I mean, like, yes, in the videos you see and what people were doing with the freehand ink.
Amazing. I don't know how they did it. I really don't.
Because even my two girls and one of their friends sat down and did infinity signs, and they did it themselves. Like no one, and Maggie, my oldest, she is a pretty amazing artist, and I mean, like she even struggled with getting it out even. I mean, her infinity came out, but it's an infinity. Right. Like that intricate detail stuff, right? You know, that they were doing. Yeah.
It was amazing. So, I mean, I gotta give them credit though. That was amazing.
Absolutely.
But I think for the average person, the stencil's probably the way to go.
Yes, I'm gonna recommend the stencil. I mean,
unless you were like something specific you wanted, like if you were like for a team or something like that.
But I will also tell you that the girls used a pen and they did their design, and they used a regular pen, ballpoint pen, and then traced, so it was already on their skin.
Right.
So they didn't just
go freehand.
Yeah.
Like I think this would be good for certain situations, even if you weren't an artist. If you were, I don't know, maybe you were going to a game and you wanted to like support your team and put a big the letters on your chest.
I think if you wanted to get it off faster, you could. I think that you could just use like an exfoliating wash and a scrubber, and I think you could
which
get it
I didn't
off.
do. I just
I think you could definitely get it off a lot faster should you not want it to just kind of remain. But we did not do any of that because we wanted to see how long it would last.
So yeah, the only con I have is the directions. That was my only issue.
Yeah.
And yes, maybe we should have looked in further, but I think someone that's getting this, that orders it, you know, we just follow the directions.
Gonna go right.
And maybe we would have thought differently had we not seen yours.
Right. Because you could see mine immediately. Right. Yeah. So you naturally think you're going to see something.
Right. Yeah. So that may have thrown us off too. I don't know.
I agree.
But I will definitely give it a thumbs up.
Oh yes.
I think it's a great product.
Yeah. I love it, and I think that Everyone should get tats.
If you're on-
Temporarily.
Yes. If you're on the fence, I think it's a perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's a good gateway.
Yes. Yes. Baby steps.
Yes.
So if you've tried Inkbox, or if there's other companies out there that do it, let us know in the comments below.
Yes.
And it's time for the question of the day.
Oh, question of the day.
Where is your happy place? Clean, please.
Of course you'd go to the gutter. My happy place is the beach.
Oh, same. Same.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an easy
Yeah.
one. That was an easy one.
I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, so.
That's, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So where is your happy place? Comment below. It's clean, please. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I think you should.
I think you should.
And you should hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.